exercise, the personal mastery habit of exercise. Let's have a conversation about it. So today, I do not want to have a conversation about what you have to do to exercise, how to specifically to move your body, because you know what, there is just a wealth of information out there about how you need to be moving your body and what you can be doing. That's not what's going to happen here in this webinar. So today I really want to talk about the why for exercise. Why is it that we must exercise and move our bodies? You know, I'm going to put that question out there to you guys. So for those of you who are watching, you know, Heather and Debbie and Beth, why do you feel like exercise is so important to incorporate into our daily routine? So just drop a comment and I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. So while you're doing that, let's explore the dictionary.com definition of exercise. So exercise is bodily or mental exertion, especially for the sake of training or improvement of health. Something that is done or performed as a means of practice or training. Putting into action, use, operation, or effect. So something done or performed as a means of practice or training. For me, exercise is that I'm practicing and training for my life, right? That when I'm taking care of my body is my vessel that enables me to show up and be present for my friends and my family and my, you know, the people that I interact with on a daily basis, my clients. Beth says, why exercise? It raises my vibe. Absolutely. It is like the fizz in the pop can of life. It absolutely brings just that extra vital life force. It creates channels and opens up for that vital life force to be present and in our lives. Susan's here. Hi, Susan. So take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. I can share, and I know that I've shared previously. Heather here says, it allows my mind to calm down. I feel my physical self and it's amazing. Debbie says, I do it for my body. So I feel in my body to increase my strength, posture, balance. And I can't see the rest of Debbie's comment, but yes, it absolutely includes all of that stuff. So for me, I had the experience of almost overnight having my body literally shut down. I turned into an 80-year-old woman literally overnight, you guys. My immune system started attacking my muscles and I couldn't fold laundry. I couldn't climb the stairs. I couldn't make dinner for my family. Literally my body started shutting down and my ability to live my life at its fullest potential changed overnight. And I got a very clear understanding very quickly at how none of this other stuff matters. The visualizations, the affirmations, the meditation, the journaling, the reading, none of that matters a lick of beans if my body is unable to support me in living the best life that I want to live. It just doesn't matter. So we must incorporate exercise and taking care of our body every single day. This is the ultimate gratitude of expression of gratitude for our lives, is to be able to take care of the vessel in which we live. So seriously, if you're exercising, why not? Or sorry, if you're not exercising, why not? This is where you know, you can have a mature and honest conversation with yourself about what's really holding you back. Like there must be some sort of limiting belief that's stopping you from wanting to take care of your body. So if there's something that's stopping you from moving forth and exercising, then I encourage you wholeheartedly to start exploring what might be going on for you at a less than conscious level that's stopping you from taking care of the vessel in which you live. So sedentary lifestyle, it increases all causes of mortality. It doubles the risks of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and obesity. It also increases the risk of colon cancer, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, lipid disorders, depression, and anxiety. This is all from lack of moving our bodies. So researchers state that they have strong evidence that shows physical inactivity increases the risk of many major adverse health conditions. Now, I'm going to list off these health conditions, and it's really easy to sit from a detached place and go, yeah, I totally understand that, you know, these diseases and conditions are a potential for me if I don't exercise. But I want you to truly put yourself in the experience of what it might be like to actually manifest and have one of these diseases in your life. And you might be dealing with one of these diseases already. So, well, death, obviously, you're not dealing from that, thank goodness. But that is ultimately one of the health conditions of lack of exercise, is death through a myriad of any causes, such as coronary heart disease. So high blood pressure. So if any of you have ever experienced coronary heart disease or knows of anybody who experiences coronary heart disease, it is very challenging to even walk around the block, right? Let alone show up and live your best life. Right? And these are things that can be prevented through exercise. High blood pressure, having a stroke is another one that can be prevented through exercise. Hey, Izzy, I see that you've popped in. Thanks for saying hi. So metabolic syndrome, including obesity and abnormal blood cholesterol levels, type 2 diabetes, breast and colon cancer, and depression. So these are just a few things that you can experience in your body as a lack of exercise. So I have coronary heart disease highlighted here because this is one that I just wanted to stop and take a moment. So if you are tuning in and you are watching, I want you to just really imagine what it would be like to have the experience of having a heart disease. And so I have here, I found this lady, she's named the Gabby Mom. And this lady here, she is, I believe she's passed on. So she was in hospice and suffering from coronary or congestive heart failure. And she's sharing a little bit about what it's like for her having a bad day. So this is what it can actually look like. So this could be you 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, if you're not taking care of your body. So let's just listen to what Gabby Mom has to say.
Hi, YouTube. It's the Gabby Mom. Today is Friday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Today's a bad day. With the heart failure. It's hard to speak, and I've been in bed all day. It's just hard to breathe. So this is what it can look like on a bad day. I don't really know what to say, except, tell the people that you love, especially today, tell them you love them. And reach out to them and let petty things go by the wayside.
So Gabby Mom, she did a series of videos. If you're interested, you can look her up about her journey through going through hospice and her transition. So I shared her message today, not to be morbid and depressing, but just as a bit of a wake-up call that could easily be any one of us, and that's something that is so can be easily prevented through moving our bodies, through using our bodies. When she talks about seizing the moment to tell our loved ones we love them, well, seize this moment to tell yourself you love yourself by moving your body and keeping it strong. Also, lack of exercise can shrink the brain, guys. So, we've been doing all of these amazing personal mastery habits about, how to meditate and visualize and affirm, and how, we're filtering life and our experience of life through our brains and our minds. But lack of exercise can quite literally shrink our brains. So let's check out a quick little video about that. Oh, just restarting here. See, Izzy stopped in for a bit. Okay, here we go. Try again. So there you have it, folks. If you exercise, you can keep your brain in shape as well. And I love the part where they're saying that they've done studies where, you know, people even in their 80s who are cycling and exercising, they have the same immunity function in their bodies as that of a 20-year-old. And I know certainly that's true even in my real life experience. I know people who are avid runners well into their 70s and even 80s, and their legs, they look phenomenal, right? They can absolutely continue to be in phenomenal shape. So, you know, for those of you who are out there and you're dedicated to having this incredible vision for your life, you know, you have this legacy you want to leave, you must invest time into keeping your vessel here, so that you can be here for as long as possible, so you can live your mission. We want you here. So a letter from your body. This is a cool experience. Let's check it out. So Prince EA did a very cool video about a letter from your body. And so let's hear what Prince EA has to say. Da-da. See, I'm getting lots of thumbs up and hearts. So you guys are resonating with this, right? If you want to be here to live your legacy, you got to take care of yourself. So, you know, that's what today's about. It's not going to be a lecture about here's what you have to do. This is connecting you to your reason for living, right? If you have that reason for living, and you're going to want to take care of yourself.
Imagine that you own $1 million racehorse, a horse worth $1 million. Would you let that horse stay up all night, work all day, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, and eat junk food? No? Okay, would you treat a $20 dog like that? How about a $2 cat? No? Well, why do you treat me like that? Oh, hi. It's your body here. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the home that you've always lived in. Surely you remember we grew up together. And I'm writing this letter because I feel neglected in this relationship. Very disappointed in what I've been seeing. With your ambition to make money, you sacrifice my well-being, which makes no sense in the least. Because when I get sick, you sacrifice that same money to recuperate me. And what's even more ironic is with all your interest in profit, you can't even see the truth. That I'm worth over $1 billion. Don't believe me? Okay, I'll prove it. If someone came to you with a check for $1 million, right, and said, here, all I want in return is your eyesight. You would never be able to see another sunset for the rest of your natural life. Would you take that deal? Okay, let's up the bid. Suppose he had a check for $10 million instead. And if you accepted, you would no longer have use of your arms or legs. Would you take that deal? I can answer that for you. No. See, those are silly options because you know that as your body, I am worth over $1 billion. And don't get me started with the heart. I mean, if I was a company, right? This heart wouldn't get employee of the month. It would get employee of the life. Because throughout your entire existence as a person, your heart never stops working. Even when you're sleeping, it doesn't stop beating. That's every second, every minute, every day. And come to think of it, I can't recall you ever saying thanks. Anyway, I don't want this to come off as rude. Just asking for a little attention here, dude. I know you try to make me look perfect when you're Instagramming, but we both know you've been taking me for granted. Consider this an opportunity. After this video ends, don't click to the next one like you do usually. Take some time by yourself, just you and me. Place your hand on your chest and say thank you to your heartbeat, to your eyes, legs, arms, to your hands that you use for climbing, to your lungs that bring you breath without you even trying. I do it all for you, because you come first, because you're my homie. We go way back, don't we? Like birth? I just think it's time you start treating what I'm worth.
Beautiful. So let's do just what he suggested, and let's just take a moment to just say thanks. So if you're out there watching, you can put your hand over your heart and just take a moment. We're going to close your eyes, and I'm going to continue that letter from your body. So your body has channeled a message through me to come to you today in this moment. So just take a moment to sit back, close your eyes, and just listen to what your body has to say. So hello, it's your body. I've learned just how precious life is. And when it's gone forever. That's it. There are no second chances. The only chance we get is while we are alive. You and I are still alive. So I have a proposition for you, so please read it carefully. Let's stop wasting time because we simply do not know how much time we have left. We are sure of this. Our life's candles can blow out in an instant. No heads up, no warning. I want us to be healthy and happy. I want us to witness all the beautiful gifts that life has to offer. Our family, our friends, nature, to name just a few. We could be experiencing a lot in a healthy mind, body, and spirit. If you are taking care of me on all dimensions, thank you, thank you. No matter what your assessment of us, perhaps we could look at changing a few of our habits. Nothing we are eating or drinking is worth dying for, and sitting on the couch in front of the computer or television for endless number of hours is like already being dead. Procrastination, self-doubt, and feelings of unworthiness will no longer serve us. This relationship between us is the blueprint for all others. So here's the deal. Let's start moving. There are a lot of good exercise programs, workout facilities, and experts available. Let's take the clothes off the exercise equipment and start actually using the equipment for what it was designed for. Let's make or continue making healthier choices in our food and paying attention to what we feed our minds and this body. Let's think about our future, about our life, no matter what you've been doing or currently doing. Again, thank you. And speaking of our future, this would be a good time for me to tell you, I'm going to need you for a long, long time. The family, your friends will need you for a long, long time. I want us to be healthy and grow old together. I will help you to help me get better. I will help you, I promise. Let's do this together. I want us to start now, today, this very moment. Thank you for doing your very best to take care of me. I love you with all my heart, always have, always will, your temple, your body. So just take a deep breath in, let it go. And if you haven't done so already, you can open your eyes. So if you're committed and ready, it's just time to start moving, guys. I mean, you don't need me to tell you how to move your body. Here's a few ideas, right? Get off the couch. If you're sitting at home watching TV, when the commercials come on, you can get off the couch and start moving. When you're brushing your teeth, you could be squeezing your butt cheeks. If any of you have a step counter, I got a little step counter. So they say something like 10,000 steps a day is what you want to try to accomplish to keep your body in shape. Squat at every opportunity, right? So if you're standing there waiting for your water to boil for your tea, sit there and do a couple of squats. If it's something that can be done yourself, do it yourself. So if you're making muffins or something, rather than getting out the speedy mixer, just use your arm, right? Or if there's something across the house that you need to get, rather than shouting at your kid to run and grab it, get up and go and get it. Just look at it as opportunities to move your body. If you're sitting at work, there's the desk workout. You can do lots of stretching and bending and get up and move side to side. When the phone rings, when you take a phone call, you can stand up just even to get the blood flowing. Go the distance. So again, like, don't just have everything kind of around you. Again, look for opportunities to get out and move your body. Take a couple of tours around the office, right? Have an excuse to go see everybody. They won't even know what you're doing. They recommend that, before you sit down to eat, just get some movement in, maybe go for a walk around the block. And even when you're on vacation, there's lots of opportunities to move your body in the ocean, kayaking, wind sailing, surfing, body surfing, swimming. You can make sand castles and move your body that way. Ditch the car. So if you and your family are going out for ice cream, rather than driving there, walk. Look for opportunities to walk and move your body. And keep going. So turn necessary chores into opportunities. So rather than feeling like, oh, I got to bend down and pick up all that stuff, it's like, okay, good. It's an opportunity for me to bend down and move my body. So final thoughts on exercise. Here's the thing. Like I said, if you're ready and if you're committed to jumping into your life, doing it first thing in the morning gets it done and out of the way. This is why exercise is part of the Miracle Morning routine, because if you exercise in the morning, it sets the tone for your whole day. Rise and shine, move your body, take good care of you. Your homework, should you choose to accept it, is to begin to move your body for a minimum of 10 minutes every morning for the purpose of loving yourself and investing into your temple. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you coming out and spending time with me to learn about the value of why it is we need to take care of our bodies. So having said that, I'm going to stop the share there. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you guys coming out and being here. Have a good Saturday. Bye.